Hello, METALLIX TV fans, can you hear me? I'm the guy who made Object World. I love butt bouncing, says 2019 Metal. New Ratchet game called CLANK in my hawk. Okay, good. What do I sound like compared to the audio? Am I too quiet or am I too loud? Comically large hammer and go, oh shit, we got Lil Tinkaton in chat. I've been in the trap making Rex such that. I can't, I don't know how I did that on command, man. The Lil Tinkaton voice is like hard carried by the effects. But anyways, welcome to the show. It's so nice to see you all. Ratchet and Clank 2002, baby, not the fuck-ass Gormless 2016 remake. Jade, I remember Jade played through all the Ratchet games back in, like, 2024, and that, like, I've been thinking about this series a lot lately because I've been replaying Rift Apart, and so I've been thinking, one thing I've always wanted to do is just go on a massive binge playing through all of the Ratchet games for the channel. And, like, now that I have this big, fancy computer that's, like, better built for gaming and streaming and productivity and all that, compared to the fucking rinky-dink laptop that served me well, don't get me wrong, but was starting to show its age after a while, I think that now is the perfect opportunity, especially considering where I am with the channel right now, how I've been staging this as a big comeback year for me. So, enough of the preamble, I'm just going to get right into it. One of my favorite PS2 games. Hey, nice to hear, We love a fan. I love the whole Ratchet franchise. My favorite game is probably Going Commando, but on the whole, it's a very consistent series. This stream is certifiably going to be longer than Quest for Booty.
A Ratchet and Clank mini-adventure.
Right. Gonna hook up the PCSX2. I wanted to change the layout a little more, but honestly, I really like the way this looks still, even though it's a little old. I do definitely want to redraw those PNG tubers, though. New source instead. Aha, here we go. Perfect. Boom. Immediate. Perfect resolution and everything. Da-da-da! Look at that. Isn't it so nice to stream without any stupid technical difficulties? Let's see. Actually, I think I want to turn the resolution up a little bit for y'all's sake. Get some clean 1080p. Internal resolution? Hell nah. Turn that shit to 3 times native, baby. Even if it takes the frame rate. Ah, glad to have you too, Walt. METALLIX TV is for guys, gals, and non-binary pals of all ages. And you're one of my favorite non-binary pals. Ooh, that's clean. That's clean. I'm already noticing a bump in resolution. Alright. New game. No Ratchet and Clank save data. We should probably fix that. Oh, no audio on the game. Thanks for catching that, Jade. Oh, there we go. It was just quiet. Hey, Penny, welcome to stream. Maybe not all ages. Okay, just make it. Okay, good, 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 nice, nice. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. Oh my god, my whole life I thought there was an R in Kizzle Plateau. Well, if I might want to turn on VSync too, I'm noticing some screen tearing.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
Yeah, you better play. Guys, in Ratchet & Clank 1 is one of Isabel's favorite PS2 games. She doesn't want me to fuck it up. Erectile dysfunction. Why'd I fucking say that, dude? Size matters, and Clank, you're looking a little tiny. We talk about mature topics here, like butt bouncing and Lil Tickaton's fat hammer! We even talk about butt bouncing on Lil Tickaton's fat hammer. I'm going to stop now. I'm gonna get banned off of YouTube, bro. Clip that! Bro stayed in the oven too long. They undercooked him somehow. Crazy, he really came out of the womb knowing how to pilot a spaceship. I wish I was as smart as Clank, bro. Instead, I wasted my childhood making Object World. That is a joke for all of my fans. I love Object World. Oh, my camera controls are inverted. Ew, gross. PS2 game. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? I think it's the vertical movement. Toggle. Exit. Let's see. I think that's right. Yeah, okay.
Welcome to Gadgetron.
Also, no widescreen patch? Unless there's a setting for that. I thought I had it so that it'd automatically enable widescreen patches. Let's see. Vertical stretch? No. That's the last thing we want. Anti-blur, internal resolution, differing, blah, blah, blah. Aha! Here we go. Boom. Alright. Oh no, they're both inverted. That's crazy. They predicted, what's the Amazon lady? Alexa. Yeah, that's her name. Alright, one more time. Is the game too quiet, or is it just loud enough? Yeah, I think I'm going to interrupt the help desk message, bro. I'm trying to stream. Don't do my job for me. Don't do my job for me, Alexa. I think it's good. Okay, sweet. Sweet-a-roni. We'd love to see it. That's amazing, dude. I really, it really went off without a hitch. I'm happy, man. But like I was saying, I'm gonna.
That's nanotech. Whenever you sustain injury, help desk applies a limited nanotech system will heal your body from the inside out.
But if you mean to have chat appear on the left side, it's not show. Oh yeah, no. So this has been a thing. Jade knows about this because she was on the old channel for those streams. Streamlabs' chat is insanely delayed. So, like, you guys will send a message, and then it won't show up until, like, a couple of seconds later, and then sometimes it just shows up in a big chorus. Alexa, shut up! God, I'm thinking of that one Vinesauce Joel clip where he's doing a Windows 10 destruction, and he tells Cortana to suck his dick, and she says, "I don't think I can help you with that." Oh wait, that's right, I do have the bomb glove! That's crazy, I've been using my wrench this whole time, I forgot you have bomb glove. The AI about to take the entirety of METALLIX Labs' job. The CEO strikes again! We got AI streamers!
You can also use it in first person by holding down the L1.
This is not the future of streaming, bro. She isn't even making remarks about the game, she's just tutorializing everything. Where's the entertainment? Where's the jokes about Lil Tinkaton's fat hammer? I wonder if you Oh, I've actually been meaning to post my character art by itself for a minute now, with, like, descriptions and everything. I'm glad you like it, dude. Thanks. It just feels nice to be playing this game again, man. Little known fact about me, I love Ratchet and Clank. And just this general era of platformers and video games. Hey, buddy.
Interesting.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Oh, hey, Guppy! Welcome to chat!
In search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's
That's
on the
my
way
goat,
to it.
Clank.
Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of...
Not the placeholder.
Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drake, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to
Highly sophisticated, bro. You're just yanking shit out of other planets.
will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snub-nosed populations,
Form a line behind me and kiss my...
We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
Ah. It's so crazy how topical this game still is, man.
Closed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually,
Wow, he does not
if
care!
you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this wherever it is. And you get my
Highly
ship started.
sophisticated, and it's just Patrick's bikini bottom plan. Highly sophisticated, and it's making a Subway sandwich out of planets. Yeah, man, I love Ratchet and
Be
Clank.
a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great!
That's
That's
conspicuous.
where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right.
Bro, bro, hands on the wheel! Hands on the wheel, dude!
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
I just know this dude does not have his license.
54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't
Oh,
see
Chairman
why
Drek?
Captain Quark could
Yeah, that's Kevin Michael Richardson, dude.
You have
He is in everything.
worn out your welcome and my patience.
Still really hilarious how the first two games were very social commentary, and then the following games were Saturday morning cartoon. Well, there is Deadlocked. I love me some Deadlocked.
really?
No, he's all
But then,
yours.
yeah, it's kind of crazy how they just sort of, how that angle sort of got lessened with the series over time. It's why I don't like Ratchet 2016, because this is a very poignant game. It's it is so obviously about consumerism and corporate greed and evil, but the remake just does away with all of that. We hate Ratchet 2016.
Where are you?
Ratchet, you can't be saying that word anymore.
Sorry about that. Well, not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
So I think it's about time I tell y'all what I'm gonna get with this Ratchet 1 stream. My goal is to stream the entire Ratchet series. I think I said that in the pre-stream, but again, it's almost like social commentary will inevitably be sanded down by corporate overlords or so. Same brain, bro. You and Ulp said the same thing. It really is a shame, too, because mechanically 2016 is a good game, but, like, it was based on that fuck-ass movie. And, like, the movie was already kind of... Oh my god, don't get me started on the Ratchet and Clank movie. Nobody should watch that if they even are remotely interested in this franchise. Like, if you watch the movie after playing this game, you'll just get pissed. I can't afford the Pyrocitor yet. That's a shame. Oh, wait a second. Jam alert. The music in this game is very good, man. It's orchestral melodies. Whoop! Was that a donation or a subscription? I don't have a second monitor. Ratchet and Clank movie, it's this game, it's just this game's cutscenes. That would be a better movie than the movie we got. Oh, thanks for the sub, Gun Puppy. Love to have you, love to have you. Also, I keep forgetting I have the bomb glove. Like, the thing the Ratchet and Clank movie does, like Alp and Penny said, it sands down all of the edges of this game's story, and you just get a generic, like, Nicktoons-ass Saturday morning cartoon, bouncy cartoon film for kids. And, like, it has nothing to say, man. They turned Ratchet, this, like, hardened, edgy, like, jaded, like, mechanic. Just try to leave his planet and see the galaxy, learns good values, learns how to become a better person through Clank's intervention, and learning just how, like, evil and fucked up people can be, and they just make him this wide-eyed goody two-shoes who has nothing to really learn and just goes on this generic hero's journey. It's what I hate Ratchet 2016 so much, man. It totally misses the point. Do you have a server? No, but I do have a Discord account at METALLIX TV. The reason I don't make a community server is because I don't feel like my community is big enough just yet. You know, you say edgy, meanwhile, dude forgot to drop. I mean edgy as in, like, he's kind of a jackass, right? 2002 Ratchet, like, look at him, look at him. He's swole, he's tough, he works on shit, he gets shit done. He's got a sharp tongue. Meanwhile, in 2016, they thinned him out, they made him nice. And, like, Ratchet does get nicer over the course of a series, but, like, He still got those edges to him, man. He's still, like, gun-toting, saving the galaxy. Like, I'm fucking Ratchet, dude. But in Ratchet 2016, you don't get any of that. You're just, I want to be a Galactic Ranger. I'm Ratchet. He doesn't sound like that. He's still voiced by the same guy. But, like, you get what I mean. Fun fact, did you know that Ratchet is voiced by Johnny Test? For all my Canadian cartoon lovers out there, I know that's you, Walt. I know you love that Canada slop. I'm just playing. Alp, for context, Alp is Canadian sometimes, and sometimes I like to poke fun at Canadian cartoons. Not all Canadian cartoons were bad, though. We love total drama. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Pretty sure that was also part Canadian. They put him on that super Ozempic. That's nanotech, bro. That's the nanotech speaking. It's either they sand it down so hard that it becomes a parody of itself, like Hunger Games or Squid. No, literally. That's literally what they did with Ratchet 2016. Ratchet 2016 is the kind of thing that the PS2 games would make fun of. Ruby Gloom is Canadian. Oh, I've never seen that show, but I do like the way it looks. Sometimes Canada can cook, and then sometimes they make The Day My Butt Went Psycho.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. What are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my...
Oh, the infobot is so cute. I love how it peeks behind him.
Let's see what he's got.
Okay, Ratchet.
Has this ever happened to you?
This happened to my buddy Eric.
And believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian Snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my
Bro, Al looks so confused. Sometimes they make totally spies. The writer's barely disguised fetish.
You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for...
Although I think Totally Spies was also part French.
It's quark-tastic.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No.
See what I mean?
We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
Like, it's so unsubtle, and I kind of love that.
You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. You should press the select button to bring up the map and go to the ship. It's marked with a star.
Thank you, Alexa. I feel like that was kind of obvious, but thank you, Alexa. Oh, might want to turn the game audio up a bit. Yeah, I got you. Right, it's on 0.7 now. Let's see how that is. The writer's completely undisguised fetish. Right. Dude, I missed a lot of bolts, man. Dude, why are there so many just lying around here? Dude, I was not thorough. I think there's one hiding in the bush over there. Dude, no, there's a couple. Like what, bro? Right. So, the guide told us we have to go to Kerwan to get an upgrade for Clank, but no, I'm gonna go back here, actually. I gotta comb through the whole planet. I gotta make sure there's nothing I'm missing. So, Ratchet and Clank, made by the guys who made Spyro, right? Insomniac Games. And, like, if you've played both the original Spyro games and, like, Ratchet 1, you can kind of tell that through the art style and the, like, gameplay direction, where, like, it's mainly inspired. I can see a lot of inspiration from Spyro 2, where you'll have a location with a major mission and then a bunch of side activities to do. Ratchet and Clank does something similar, where there's a very clear, distinct main path, but then also, if you go back to the start of a level, you have a couple of side diversions to do. And every map is designed like that. It flows into itself. It's really cool. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna drown! No, we live in. They also made the modern Spider-Man games for PS4 and PS5. That's true, they also did that. Same guys. Quite the stacked resume. I do like the Spider-Man games. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm going backwards. I think you're supposed to go through that section the other way. I definitely have more than enough to buy the flamethrower now. Which is good. I love the pyrocitor. Very good for crowd control in the early game. Never forget the shitty Miles outfit in Spider-Man. He did not have that shit on, man. That fit was so ass.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Give me that, man. Give me that. And give me all the ammo, too. I think you sold me a pyrocitor with no ammo. That's the real beauty. Oh, he's so happy! Alright, arson! Dude. Okay, Penny, I can kind of see what you mean when you called Ratchet edgy in quotes. Because, like... He's a little goofball sometimes. He's a little stupid, but we love it. We love that for him. We love that for him. I'll accept your friend request after the stream. Man, I'm just kinda in my element right now, I'm not gonna lie. I remember Ratchet feeling a lot heavier in this game compared to other titles, and like, he kinda does, but like, I very quickly got used to it. My one hang-up with this game is that it's kind of third-person shooter coded. Oh my goodness! Okay. That sends you all the way back to the start, bro! Okay, but like I was saying, it has third-person shooter elements, but it is definitely more of a platformer, and, like, there's no strafe. Insomniac realized that, like, but it was too late into development, and one of the first things they did for Ratchet 2, my personal favorite, once again, they gave Ratchet a strafe because they didn't realize how terrible it was to aim without it. But, like, it never becomes that much of an issue in this game in particular. It's kind of built around it. It's still something that... Is there a bolt in the wall, dude? That robot just ran into one of the turbines. And then the bomb glove finished him off. I wonder if I can destroy that. That's a negative. I can't wait to go to Kerwan so I can get the robo, so I can get the helipack and I can long jump. Spoilers for Ratchet and Clank 2002, by the way. You unlock the helipack in Kerwan. Sorry, this is how you're. Oh, it doesn't. It's not a current. There's stairs there. Okay, I was like, how do you expect me to make that jump? Where's my ledge grab, bro? Insomniac's infallible vision. Dude, I started saying that in one of my other circles, and like it became a vocal stim for one of my other mutuals. When the vision is infallible. Oh, it's goat! It's goat!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
Working people have to wait for...
Again, I love how unsubtle it is.
Anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An info bug.
Ooh, fork in the road. And like everybody sells you stuff too, it really is every man for themselves.
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Mayday, mayday. This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa, that was close.
I'm fucking broke!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's M-screen.
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say, I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Ooh, yeah, fork in the road, baby.
Press and hold the L1 button.
Alright, I think I'm done here. I'm heading up, I'm going to Kerwan first, though. Kerwan and then Iridia. Why does bro's eyes look gloopy? It's 2002, man. Everything was a little gloomy. Okay, wait, I say that, though, but, like, for PlayStation 2, look at these environments, man. This shit looks crazy. They really did get the most out of his hardware. Bro got the dollar store squeeze gel eyeballs. And, like, if you look hard enough, you can tell that the eyes, the pupils in particular, are just a texture, too. That's really funny. Like, I get that they had to do what they could, and the game still looks very nice. Even though I am upscaling it, but, like, again, very funny stuff. Alright. Kerwan. If you shift those words, if you shift those letters, that actually makes wanker. Which multiple people have pointed out before. And, like, knowing Insomniac, I feel like that was intentional. The game running at 60 FPS looking this nice on the PS2 is low-key. Yeah, like, how did they do that? I've seen games that look far worse run like total dog ass. Every Sonic game on the PS2. Like, Shadow 2005, if from... not enough money for the blaster. Shadow 2005 runs at like 30 FPS and still drops frames sometimes, to my knowledge. But then you have Ratchet and Clank 2002 over here. Like, look at this dude.
Welcome to the Captain Quark Fitness Course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck.
All I'm saying is if this was on GameCube and you running at 30.
Egos or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
They're both stupid, I love it.
To be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull.
It's so funny seeing how naive Clank is in this game compared to like later where he's like an alien god descended or some shit. Rip Quark, by the way. Ah, yeah, rest in power, Jim Ward. Quark absolutely stole the show in every Ratchet game he was in. He's like one of the most prolific side characters for a reason, and I knew he was having health problems by the time of Ripped Apart's release. But like, it's still such a shame that Jim died so young, dude. He also did Timmy's dad and Fairly Odd Parents and some other characters. Like, man. Definitely the voice of a lot of people's childhoods for sure. Always sucks to hear. A day after Sheen died, too. Bro, why did he let go? Why'd you let... Ratchet, what are you doing? Stop letting go of the wall, dude! I think it's because I'm holding in when you don't need to do that. I'm too used to wall jumping in other video games.
Under the wire and jump.
I literally have examples of games that run at 60 on PS2, no issue, but run at a gross 360 on GameCube. If you want a really funny example of this, look at the textures in Need for Speed Most Wanted on GameCube compared to any other version of the game, because like they are embarrassingly low quality. Like, what's even the point anymore, dude? I know the GameCube can do better than whatever the fuck EA was doing on that console, man.
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
Uh-oh. Whoop. I love the city level of this game. Yeah, Metropolis is awesome. If you think about Ratchet and Clank, this is probably the level you think of. He's like, look at this dude. Again. All running at a perfect 60 on the goddamn PlayStation 2. Same console that will struggle to run Sonic Heroes. Although that's a... I think that was mostly on Sega at that point. That Sonic Team quality.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
I know some of y'all would fold.
The circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it was weak. Then I was competing. Power courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were
Dude, Ratchet! Come on, bro.
for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can swing ready to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad, life's not fair.
1,000 bolts, bro! That's fucked.
I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron slingshot. Use it on standard burst targets like the ones nearby. If the target is out of view, use the L1 button to aim.
Ratatouille is a great game, just don't play the GameCube version, please. I remember playing Ratatouille on, like, PS2 and Wii. It looked alright on those, but, like... She's totally pocketing the money, bro. Like, 100%. Oh wait, I need to aim. I'm too used. I've been playing the later games lately, and so like I'm used to it having like automatic targeting, like where you just get near it and yep. One of the best things that Insomniac ever did was making the swing shot just a part of Ratchet's regular moveset. Alright, next we gotta hit up Big Al. I think he's around back that way, yeah. Like I said, the levels do wrap in on themselves. Very cool stuff. One day I'm going to get the rest of the PS2 Ratchet games. The only one I have right now is Going Commando. You have the best one, bro. You're set for life. But, like, definitely look into playing the rest of the series. They're all great games. Alright, Bomb Glove, do yo thing. Ah, he tried to run. Yes, my favorite Ratchet and Clank character, Weird Al Yankovic. I wonder how this ties into Milo Murphy's Law. I've never been able to tell much of a difference between games that run at 60 FPS and games that run at 30 FPS, but that's very much a me thing. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like that kind of thing is a lot more obvious when you look at a game that runs at 30. Right? And then you look at a version made for later hardware, like a remaster or a remake or something, and it runs at 60. And then you're like, oh, like Breath of the Wild on Switch 1 versus Switch 2, for example. That's the kind of thing where, like, I feel like the jump is obvious. I used to have the first one, but I sold it when my childhood PS2 died. I had the original free, but I've been meaning to get Deadlocked, even though I have the fuck-ass PS3 remaster. That's, like, bugged to all hell and back. Let's see, view missions. Visit Big Al's Robo Shack, explore the rest of the city. So I gotta explore the rest of the city still. For me, I realized 60 FPS makes a difference once I played Steam Deck's game. Yeah! Yeah! It always feels like that when you play a game on different hardware that's better. I really started to, like, lock in, like, how much of a difference 60 FPS made when they introduced performance versus fidelity modes on console games. You know, I love playing Breath of the Wild at 60, dude. I was radicalized when I, like, saw how well it ran on Cemu. And then when they added that support to Switch 2, even though it is a little scummy that they're charging for it, like, you get it for free with Nintendo Online, I'm pretty sure. And I feel like if you have a Switch 2, you probably already have Breath of the Wild. So, like, it's still a little scummy, but, like... That's business. That's Nintendo. Remember that this is the same Nintendo who sold you Mario and Mario All-Stars on the Wii, and it's just an unedited SNES ROM that cost it like $50, I think. I have gone through multiple dead childhood PS2s, man. It makes me so happy to hear that, like, that's not just a me thing. Like, I cannot be the only one who thinks that PS2s were just faulty, right? I remember, I don't know why those things would die on me so often, dude. But, like, the PS2 I got from that, I got a PS2 from a thrift shop in, like, 2018. It hasn't died on me since. I still have it hooked up right now. It's a powerhouse, man. Oh, yeah, it's Big Al!
The infobot. Remember, he knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I knew he was gonna say nerd!
Now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya.
Oh, dude, Al is so cool, man. I'd visit his Robo Shack.
Upgrade.
Match, since he's a 7.6.
I'd talk with him about nerd shit for hours.
Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
He's gonna charge like 2,000 bucks. Okay, Big Al, I see your prices, man.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait.
Fat PS2s are ticking time bombs. I'm surprised mine lasted so long.
Am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Not even a thank you, dude. Ratchet is kind of a dick. I love that.
Try using the Helipack's boost jump feature to climb these boxes. Press the
But
R
as I was saying, I have a fat PS2. Funny thing is, I'm amazed it hasn't died yet, considering that, because all the PS2s that died on me back then, all fats. But if this one goes, I'm getting the slim. Big Al probably smells like shit. Yeah. Worst part is, you are completely right. He was absolutely the kid in the Smash Brothers Game Club in high school who took that shit way too seriously. He was the Pac-Man main. Gabe, what's up, dude? I learned recently that there are a lot of 7th-gen multiplats that run at 60 on Wii, but 30 on 360 and PS3 because HD was that much of a RAM muncher back then. That's really interesting, actually.
Feature of your new Helipack. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
I know exactly the type! We all knew one in high school! We all did! Ow. Man, this is my last semester. It's honestly, I'm a little sad that I never really got invested in any clubs or anything like that. The most fun I've had in college was, like, we had this game design class, right, that I took during the fall semester. The professor was funny as hell. The classmates were funny as hell. Everyone was super fun to work with. It was just a really informative course in general. Best college experience of my life. Best school experience, even. I'm watching the stream while playing some Uno. I'm clanking with a Ratchet in bed right now, dude. That's what's poppin', dude. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Barely any technical difficulties aside from the time the stream disconnected for no reason. I've been having some great conversations. Like, this is why I miss streaming, dude. This is why I love, this is why this computer was such a good investment. I missed this shit. Better than the time battery blowing up. Oh! As an OG Xbox owner, I'm so scared, dude. I'm not ready for her to go, man. That's the first console I ever bought as a collector. Back when Microsoft was still respectable and cool. That only lasted for one more generation before we got that one dude who made the Xbox One and told people, just buy a 360 if you want some online connection, dude. Hey, you don't mind letting the Kinect spy on you, right? You can't play used games on this console. And then the Series X came out, and then they're adding AI to Halo. Microsoft are the nepo babies of the gaming industry, man. Like, generational fumble. Metal, you're playing in bed? No, I'm playing at my desk. Playing Ratchet and Clank on a laptop in bed sounds extremely uncomfortable. I didn't know that kind of guy in high school. Jade, I think you lucked out. I think you lucked out, dude. You just lucked out. Ooh, that was satisfying. That was so satisfying. Every 6th-gen console is a time bomb except for the GameCube. I believe you haven't met my friend Vazebo. The day the Metro UI update drop is today. No, literally. Literally. It's a shame because I barely remember the other UIs. I got my Xbox in like 2012. And so I had to see the Metro shit. I'm Microsoft in 2012. I freaking love squares. Whoa, 12 viewers. This should do a number. 12 viewers doesn't sound like a lot, but like that's 12 people watching me, man. That's cool. You missed the gold bolt. Oh, did I? I do feel lucky sometimes for not experiencing high school at all. Man, high school was miserable for me, man. Like, looking back on it, it wasn't awful, but like, okay, I made a couple friends. It was... Okay, no, you know what? No. High school did not get bad for me until the pandemic hit, and we hit... Oh, there's the gold bow. There's the gold bow. I didn't miss the gold bolt. But as I was saying, I have a lot of positive memories of high school, but also a lot of really just negative kind of shitty ones. Again, it's mainly after the pandemic when shit started to hit the fan, but that can go for a lot of aspects of life, I think. All because people just didn't want to put some cloth over their faces, man. It really is such a shame that COVID has just become, like, endemic. Honestly, kind of depressing. But anyways, I'm done on Kerwan. That means we can go to Iridia. They just hit me with the most diabolical +4 ever. I'm so good! Bro, Godspeed, game. Got 11 Pyrocitor ammo. Nice. Alright, where's my ship? You know, I have some nostalgia for Metro, but that's only because, like, that's the only UI I've seen that that's the only UI I got to experience, rather. It's like having nostalgia for Windows 11. Like, yeah, you're gonna be nostalgic about it, but that's only because it's the only thing you've experienced. Okay, assuming my ship is the star, I think I'm heading in the I think I was heading in the right direction. Wait, no, it can't be, because how the hell do you get back up there? I have nostalgia for Windows 12. Oh, that's right, Gabe! You're not born until 12 years later. I'm sorry, dude. Middle school sucks, man. I have a lot of positive memories of middle school also, but, like, you're completely right. Because, like, middle schoolers are so annoying, dude. I say this as a former middle schooler. Middle schoolers are so annoying. You could be nostalgic for shit like Skylanders, Hell Childhood. Imagine being nostalgic for Skylanders instead of Spyro. What a depressing thought. This has been my daily Skylander slander. I have friends in another group who feel omega nostalgic for Skylanders, and I feel decrepit. Oh my god, man. You're telling me that's how I feel whenever I see someone nostalgic for, like, BFB. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I am nostalgic. We're not gassing Skylanders, dog! Play Spyro 2! Play A Hero's Tale! Play real video games instead of glorified toy commercials! Skylanders is 15 this year, older than its entire fan base. Also, how is it 15 this year? What? 2007 was not 15 years ago? What? I'm old! Call me Gerson Boom! Instant kidney stone with a BFB comment! People be complaining about Sam's teapot writing like BFB 1 wasn't their first episode. Did you see BFDI elsewhere? I remember my first BFDI episode was BFDIA 2. I am an old head. I remember waiting for Inanimate Insanity 2 episode 5. That is my OSC age. I'm 2013. My OSC age predates Article Insanity. That's how old I am. It's still so crazy to me, though, that Object World was 12 years ago almost. Like, what the hell? I regret not doing more with Object World until now and going on this angsty teenage tirade about how Object World is repetitive. Because, like, I look at all the people who I was around, and now they're working for Jack and Jellyfy and doing all this awesome shit, and it's like, man, it might be too late. It might be too late for me, dude. Shout out to us OSC old heads metal. Hell yeah, sister. OSC aunties and unks unite. Shout out Candy, creator of Article Insanity and current voice of Pobby. That's GOAT. I'm nostalgic for Skylar. Oh right, I forgot. You're like the youngest person ever, Gabe. I joke, but like, I remember, it was mind-blowing finding out that you're a couple years younger than me. Because, like, those couple years alone, that's still a big gap. Oh, I love you, Pyrocitor. Funny thing is, they have Pyrocitors too, but they can't aim that shit like me. Yeah, I always forget you're like the youngest person ever, Gabe. Alright, let's see, do I... Oh, that's right, I have to equip the swing shot. Wait, guys. Real music just turned on. Spyro was ass in Skylanders. Why would I go to his bum hometown? Because they made him look worse so that you buy the stupid plastic toys, so that you buy the dickhead designs that nobody cares about, bro. We? Bitch, this is PS2, this ain't Nintendo! What you mean, we? I ain't French! Better than Crash? As a Crash fan, I completely agree. The Spyro games are a lot better than Crash. I love playing Spyro on my, like, my Anbernic. You think someone did the jar thing to the Cortex Skylander? No, because it's not the Crash 4 design. I never got any Skylanders. Oh my god. I remember I wanted Skylanders as a kid, though. If I grew up with Skylanders, I would have been a very different, probably more annoying person. Why did the camera do a 360, dude? Hell yeah, bro. Swing shot, no scope. It's hot as hell in my room. I'm turning on my fan. Y'all drag me to the OSC pits, I gotta return the favor someday. Don't worry, Gabe, I am planning on doing a Ben 10 watch-through this year. Because, like, I remember watching that show as a kid, but I don't remember anything about it, besides Accelerate was the GOAT. Still fucked up that we were on DeviantArt at the same time, but we never crossed paths because I wasn't an object show enjoyer until I met you after, like, 2022. That is a very funny thought to think about. That's like the same way I met my partner, too. Because, like, she was always aware of me, but, like, we didn't start talking until 2018. Flash forward a couple years later, that's my girlfriend, bro. Like, what? It's crazy how you just kind of know people. I think I have the second... I didn't know you fuck with Ben 10 at all. I think I met Metal for a friend in the Pac-Man pit. No, wait, I remember that. I remember that, bro. And then we just happened to share a couple spaces. And, like, that's one of my best friends now. You're one of my best friends now. Like, it's crazy how that shit works. And the funniest part is... all of this, I would not have met any of you people if I didn't randomly watch BFDIA 2 like 50 billion years ago. I have object shows to thank for meeting like 3 different friend circles. Crazy shit. Was never on DA or OSC, I'm just normal. I wouldn't say that, man. You're on the Undertale SoundCloud community. Oh wait, the Trespasser. That's right. They got hacking minigames in this shit.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invincible. Aim the lasers at the receptors on the outside ring of the turning green. All receptors must be green before the Invincible.
It was nice of you to block the puzzle for me, Alexa, with your dialogue box. Hey, Ethan, Animus. That is probably the funniest shit ever to a UTSC person. But thankfully, I'm normal, so I don't know any of that shit. This is once again a joke. I'm very aware that I am not any more normal as the guy who made Object World. Alright, let's see. What are our missions? Locate Skin McMarks. Where is Skin?
Mayday, mate.
Animus was a megalo for an AU he made. Oh no, now you can't just say that and not give me the tea. That's so funny, what the hell? I'm pretty sure Jaded Animations was Sans or something. What? Look, at least you made Object World and not Shape. That's true. That's true. It's still so crazy to me that the guy who made Shape World just turned out to be a groomer, because, like, what the hell? I would have been fine with remembering that guy as the guy who made that one stupid object show as a kid. Now he's the guy who touches kids. Ethan's sleeper cell activated.
That man from the infobot.
In the flesh, little dude. You guys get a load of that epic space battle I was in?
Bro, I thought you were dead.
That was like a war crime. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
He's okay. But I've had a little trouble getting back to my ship due to my sprained ankle.
Oh, come on.
If you can take out all the sand sharks, I just might have a spare hoverboard.
Like, how did that even happen? What is the chain of events?
Floorboards? Always wanted a decent hoverboard. Well, alright. You just keep that foot elevated.
Right, get a hoverboard from Skid McMarch after slaughtering some sand sharks? I can do that. I got the pyrocitor, bro. He just did that shit for the love. For the love of the game is crazy. Oh, that better not have quicksand properties. I better not long jump into that on accident, like I know I might. Oh my god. Dude? That's fucking Dude, we sent him on the attack! Hey buddy, it's okay. If it was like 5 years ago, well no, maybe more than that, because 2020 is when I got back into the OSC. If it was 10 years ago, I would be the same way with Object World, because I was way more annoying about that back then. But like, I've kind of embraced it now. We love Object World. Who made Shape World? Oh yeah, Redacted. I think I saw him on the Epstein Files. Okay, I needed to pause the game anyway to get a drink. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, yo, I'm back. I got my water. Holy shit. This stream has been the funniest disaster of all time. This has been awesome, man. Ow! Oh my god, I'm spilling my water everywhere. Oh shit. Wait, never mind. We're good. We got it. Maybe I deserve this for invoking Ethan's wrath. This has been awesome, man. We love Object World, we love Animania, we love Project Freedom, we acknowledge the island. You know about the creator? Yeah, the creator is voicing Pommy in an Animania right now. She's been one of the show's biggest supporters behind the scenes. Also, where are these last two sand sharks, bro? I'm about to crash out! They call me the Bandicoot! The way I'm about to crash out. Oh, wait, for up there, I didn't even see that shit. Really funny, but one of my other friends has OSC experience, but only because they were not the voice characters in Battle for Object Destination. Oh, hell no! That's like getting animation experience on the Loud House as your first project. Hashtag kill Chris Savino. They call me Mega Man the way she make me slide with her dog. Here we go. Alright, did that shit.
Here, man, catch. A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
He stole that shit.
Gets you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new
I saw BFPOR 5 after the episode dropped of the Texas Picket. Dude, that was like one of the highlights for me. That shit was so funny. The extremely accurate CG on that fake like Jamster ad with the Publa thingy was so that took me out, man. Find Skid's agent. That's the last mission I need. What if Ratchet and Clank got a sequel that was dark and edgy, such an odd tool? But shit, it's just Jak and Daxter. Jak is such a perplexing series, man. It never really found an identity. What is it with Naughty Dog and making washed characters? I say this as somebody who loves Jak and Daxter. Whoop-Doo is genuinely a really good musician, dude. The dream is to get them for a song on an Animania. I've always liked their music. And, like, getting them to do a hyperpop track for my show would be awesome. Don't let Eli hear this! Hey, man, again, I'm an old head, bro. I got connections. I can hit up the Mystique Island guy right now and tell him to make Mystique Island 2. Actually, no, I can't. Nobody can do that. I think he, like, left the internet. It's so funny pulling out old OSC lore on new gens. Like, we've reached a point where people don't know what Object Overload is. People don't know Object Universe. Like, the Gaia manuscripts have been lost to time. Oh my god, I didn't even notice you can- Oh! Oh, thank you for saving me, dude. I didn't even notice you could go this way. Object World in particular, like Season 1, is what I'd love to do a lot of old head cameos for, because that show is meant to be a love letter to that era of object shows, being a continuation of a show I made in 2014, of course. Like, I gotta have the funny faces, I gotta have the character voiced by Sam Thornberry, all that shit. I remember you were talking about all the old head OSC drama, and it felt like telling horror stories around the campfire. The Dark Siren, lightning strike, baby crying, crowd screaming. Oh my god, did we have the exact same font? You gotta have that one contest where they randomly have guest judges for no reason. True! If only I knew someone who made other if only I knew someone with another object who I could have a guest judge with. Wouldn't that be something? There was once a Yoshi egg who drew porn. Okay, I know games and campfire stories, but Nina, you said that, and I imagined it starting off like a fucking pirate shanty. What do you do with a horny, Yoshi? Type of shit Mr. Krabs sings when he's counting his money. Man, first stream back, I'm already getting some insane bits. This bodes well. There's his agent.
No signal whatsoever. This downtime is killing me.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot.
Mr.
You're
K on
Skid's
that
agent.
good seaweed.
Agent. I haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship in Blackwater City,
oh, the grin. His stupid grin.
No time for trivial matters, sir.
I could be the next Skid McMarks.
Ratchet has time for trivial matters, though. Yeah, I could go hoverboard racing, why not? Damn, that's the wrong fucking way! Oh, so I'm pretty sure there's a gold boat over there. Let me see if I can reach that. No. No, I need the long jump. Ah, shit, nope. They really sink you more the more you... Okay, dude. But hey, I can get the blaster now. And they don't give me all of my ammo for some reason. Look, bro's an early 2000s pro tech. He has to skate. That's true, they had Spyro on a skateboard and Spyro free. Spyro, the medieval dragon, on a goddamn skateboard. Which is really funny. Is it creatively bankrupt? Maybe. Is it cool? Absolutely.
If you want to impress this agent, you'll have to win a hoverboard race. The nearest hoverboard race is in Blackwater City on planet Rilgar.
The Tony Hawk mind virus. And yet nobody could do what Tony Hawk did, like Tony Hawk. So here I am, doing everything I can. Rule of cool never fails. True, how do you think we still have Sonic? Sonic is the embodiment of rule of cool to a point where he's not even that popular in the country that made him, which is really funny to me. Why do I not have coordinates to the hoverboard race? Hype moments and aura. Chat, I feel like I should have got an info bot or something, because I don't have the coordinates to Rilgar.
If you want to impress this agent, you'll have to win a hoverboard race. The nearest hoverboard race is in Blackwater City on planet Rilgar.
Wait a second, what is the point of this platform? Oh wait, this is where I came from. I was like, why is that clearing there? I was having a discussion earlier and I realized Mario Strikers Battle League is the hype moments and aura of Mario spin-off. Info GPT! Info GPT, generate me a tutorial that Metal is going to love. For a second, I thought I was going to blast off and then go back to the same planet. That would have been funny. Grok, is this... At Gork, is this true?
If you want to impress this...
Shut up, Info GPT. Gadgetron GPT, generate me some tutorial advice that Metal is really going to need. Chat OSC, generate me some discourse. I fucking hate the Algebrailians! We need to kill all numbers! The Greek alphabet needs to explode! Battle for Dream Island Season 1 is TTS slop! Fun fact, I have seen somebody say this before. They had an Algebrailian profile picture. Particularly one. Hashtag the usual suspects. Okay, look, I like the Algebrailians most of the time, but, like, it gets to a point where it's just like, I remember when this show was about funny objects, man. I appreciate Teapot20 for giving them some focus, but at the same time, I don't need every episode to be about them. You should ask the numbers for consent first! Okay. Insane interaction. Chat is getting violent. What I did on the weekend. Well, actually, where haven't I been yet? Yeah, I've covered the whole map. I deadass think I just have to leave. Oh, wait a second. I missed something in Kerwan. Ride the robot train is what I never did, apparently. Visit Big Al's? I've already been to Big Al's. Why would I go back? Dude, they got me auto-equipped on the swing shot? That's not a weapon. She's not active on the internet anymore, but it is the same person. Well, anymore, but for now. If objects can be people, so can numbers, and it makes sense that they're aliens. That is true. That is very true. But also, I feel like people are just fatigued on the Algebrailians because, like, because of how often they take focus away from the contestants and the competition in the context of, like, Teapot and post-split BFB. And it gets to a point where it's just like, dude, can we just get back to the game? Like, we did not need a whole episode about one Ank slot, bro. Teapot 20 after the first watch? Teapot 20 after the first watch is kind of boring. I'm gonna say it. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me Doomed Yuri, or I retire! We are going through an arc. I get that is also true. That is also true. But like looking back on it, I'm just like, this is not what we needed after Teapot 19, dude. And yeah, I am still interested in seeing where that story thread goes, but looking back on it, I don't know, man. I don't know. I keep pressing Z. Okay, I'm tweaking, bro. I'm tweaking. I keep pressing circle to go back. Because I'm used to circle being the back button in 90% of video games, but this was on the PS2, and back was still triangle. But like, I like Teapot 20. I think it does what it wants to do fairly well. Like, I'm of two minds about Teapot 20, alright? Because on one hand, now I understand what's up with one, I appreciate the clarity. On the other hand, I don't think that's what we needed for the show right now. Because the competition is going somewhere really interesting, and then they spring that on us. It's such a slow burn, and it gets to a... Yeah, it gets to a point where it's just like the show feels like it's spinning its wheels sometime. Like, remember how long it took for them to bring back the exit arc? Teapot is definitely getting a lot better on the whole. I like where the show is going right now, but the pacing is horrific. Because, like, all of early Teapot is just BFDI on autopilot. It's not as bad as, like, post-split, but, like, it's just not... Oh my god, it's just boring. It's just boring, dude. Teapot, like, 3 through 7, it's gormless. I think ever since, like, Teapot, I want to say, ever since the Teapot 12, I want to say, Sam has definitely slowly been getting back into a better groove with this show. And, like, I like what Teapot is becoming. I think that by the end of the show, we're going to have a pretty decent season. Not as good as BFDIA, but just a solid BFDI season all around. But that does not mean that there are not a lot of growing pains. There were not a lot of growing pains, I mean. Like, if I find myself rewatching Teapot, I am definitely, like, I'm probably gonna be skipping those early episodes, man, because, like, what's the point? It is really unfortunate, though, that Teapot becomes one of those shows where you could unironically say, no, but it gets really good around episode 12. Like, I don't want that, man. I don't, as someone who's making a show myself, I don't want that for my show, dude. I don't want my show to be an, oh, it gets really good around episode 16 kind of show. Like, no, I want it to be enjoyable from the start. I want every episode to say something. Teapot does not accomplish that. And then there's this fuck-ass elimination order where viewers decide they really want to see more of characters like Bottle over Fries and Puffball and Remote. Yes, bro, give me more Pillow. Like, are you stupid? Okay, man. Maybe I deserve that. But, like, I'm gonna be so for real, I never liked Pillow. The arm fluttering shit in BFB was funny, like, once, and then they just decided, and then she's just consistently annoying. Okay, Bottle and Pillow, the real menaces are right there. Black Hole and what did Black Hole even do? It took way too long for Yellowface to disappear. Well, true. Yeah, I don't know why they wanted Yellow. Why were these voters insistent? They insist on keeping in the absolute worst characters, and I hate it. Okay, we can unite over that. We do not need balloony slander.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drake. Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet
schedule
for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, our lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
I'm not, even though it feels like I absolutely tore into Teapot, I do like the season as of now. And, like, I feel for Sam because, like, everybody has these insane expectations on him, and he has to work with the most booty cheeks cast in this entire series. To be entirely fair.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Oh, that's a nice one.
Right, stocking up on ammo before I hit up the next play. I knew I was missing something. It wasn't... Like, I knew I couldn't have been soft-locked. That'd just be mean. That is not where my ship is. It's insane how Sam Object Universe Thornberry has turned into this fandom's Ian Flynn. And it's so funny too, because like I was saying earlier, these people will talk shit about Teapot and Sam all they want, but their first episode was BFB 12. But their first episode was BFB... But their first episode was like BFB post-split or some shit. And they want to talk about Sam fucking up the characters. Buddy, he's been in this community for longer than most of you have even been alive. I'm just sitting here watching Teapot like, hee hee, my toys. Dude, I wish I wasn't so discourse-brained. Oh, to watch Teapot without stupid
Commander,
discourse.
We are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination.
I heard him say Toa for a hot second. I thought he said Toho.
Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Chat, the real music is on. It's crazy how much of a fumble post-split was. Like, they still had some of the crew from pre-split. What happened? You know, I think Satobi was... Oh, no, wait. Satobi was busy with Teapot. Satobi and, Pokey. Also, I just got ran up on, dude. Did you see that shit? I'm over here talking about Teapot.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Bargain's so great, I can't even comprehend them. That shit costed 7,000 bolts. The characterization got obliterated the heart. That's what pisses me off the most about post-split. Flower was fine. I liked Flower. Everybody wants to whine about Flower, but like, would Gelatin winning have really made you happier? Because I fucking hate post-split Gelatin. They made him such a child. He went from being chill and incompetent and kinda silly to just being a whole-ass toddler. I hate it, bro. It's two different kinds of stupid, and post-split BFBs was just infinitely more obnoxious. Infinitely. Do we think bolts are cryptocurrency or not? I just bought more land in the RATCHET-verse! That's a trespasser puzzle. I'm gonna have to come back for that. Most of this game's music gives me Futurama vibes. Dude, yeah, this song literally just kind of sounds like the Futurama intro. The RPG from Super Mario RPG versus the teapot from Teapot. Gelatin went from being childish to being an actual child. No wonder people have such stupid debates about his age. God, it's gonna make me so sad when BFDIA and IDFB ends and then we go back to the Teapot characterizations where, like, Tennis Ball is a pussy. And Gelatin's a moron. I don't know how an Animania is gonna compete with BFDIA, dude. Best object show out right now. I don't think it can get better than that. I don't think BFDI is getting better than BFDIA. I'm gonna be so for real. Funny how BFDIA got the theatrical episode that justifies its presence being a theatrical episode, but not Teapot. Curious. I love slander. Okay, I need to stop. I'm getting too hater-brained. Guys, I don't hate BFDI, I don't hate Teapot, I don't hate theatrical releases, I don't hate Samuel Thornberry. The only thing I hate is Pillow. End of story. The only thing I hate is Pillow and Teapot voters. All Tennis Ball does in Teapot is whine about Golf Ball and run from the Force. Awesome character, good job, voters. Thank you for keeping him in over remote. Like, Tennis Ball is always going to be a bit of a pussy, but it's so funny looking at Tennis Ball and Teapot versus BFDIA, where he's just actually a supervillain. Like, yes, I want more of that, bro. Pillow brings the harder slapstick and nothing else. Meet potential character. Okay, now I actually need to stop. This stream is just turning into the Teapot Vent channel. Man, Puffball gotta be the most snubbed contestant of all time. She makes me so sad. Oh, chat. Am I gonna make it? I made it. Alright. Gotcha! Got one Glove of... Why did I get Glove of Doom ammo? I don't even have the Glove of Doom. Yeah, here's some ammo for the weapon that you don't have that costs 7,000 bolts. Whenever I try to think of game soundtracks, I'm like, what songs were in this again? What songs do I like in this OST? See, we're definitely different there, because, like, the moment I like a song in a game soundtrack, or, like, any soundtrack, I immediately try and look it up. Deltarune is, like, the one exception, because I did not want to get spoiled on any of that anything from any content I hadn't experienced yet until I finished both chapters. And then when I got finished with Chapter 4, I just went on my playlist and added, like, 50 songs. Now that, like, I was free. I still can't believe... Oh my god, that's right, it is 2026. We are getting Chapter 5 this year. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Chapter 4 has made me cry multiple times. Once on my initial playthrough, and once when I was replaying it with a friend doing voice acting. Like, oh my god, this game is actually going to break me emotionally. I am so ready. We are back to it being a non-zero chance of Deltarune tomorrow. Deltarune is always tomorrow.
Gadgetron's suck cannon can vacuum up multiple enemies, then fire them out as high caliber.
A what cannon, bro?
For missiles. Caution, enemies must be small enough to fit inside the barrel.
Suck cannon? There are so many terrible jokes I could make right now, but I will not. Alright, that's the main path done. Is this a wall jump? No, it's not. It just happens to be wide enough to look wall jumpable. Call me Ratchet the way I collect. Ah! Oh my god! Almost fell off a map there, buddy. Right. This is where the trespasser comes in. It's Eggman's super sucky machine. I remember somebody said that, and I remember somebody said that in a server I'm in, and I said something like, either the machine just blows or Eggman made a metal vanilla. Got it. Deltarune is genuinely, like, when that game finishes, oh my, what was that maneuver? When that game is finished, I firmly believe that it will be in the discussion for one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Like, Toby is working on a game that's gonna sit up there with Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, fucking Xenoblade. Oh, you have a Billy Hatcher gun from Shadow the Hedgehog. The suck cannon is literally just that. Shadow the Hedgehog is such a funny game, bro. Have you guys seen the prototype where Shadow says ass and bastard, and then there's like a prototype version of one of the songs that has like these like sample vocals from a CD, and then it goes tight like denims on a fat ass. They were really chasing that T rating, bro. I still wonder how Deltarune's rendition of Megalovania will stack up compared to the others. Here's my theory. We're getting Megalo Strike Back. Hear me out. Okay, it's a parallel Undertale. Megalo Strike Back is kind of like a parallel Megalovania. It just kind of works out? Question mark? One badass hedgehog. What a funny game, man. I like Shadow 2005, but not because it's a good game. God, no. It's just really funny.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Hashtag size matters.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research.
BTS? Blorg, I didn't know you were partnering with K-pop groups.
We here at BTS CES are seeking motivated individuals to...
No, his name's not Blork. That's the name of the species. His name is Drek.
Grind beef tester. Warhead. Mutant animal husbandry.
Testicles obliterated.
Cannon test dummy. And administrative assistant.
Dude, I said testicles and then he said suck cannon. What is going on tonight?
While you build your future.
I'm calling Vicky yesterday.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
Not to The pity is... This is a very particular stream. Wait, why would I go that way? That's the long way around. Fat Hammer, oh my god, we started the stream on that shit. I forgot. I forgot about Little Tinkaton's Fat Hammer. Oh yeah, I should probably stock up on ammo before I leave.
I got some great bargains for you today.
They probably will bring Toby back. Unless he's busy with... Okay, well, he's always busy with Deltarune, but, like... He did good work on Gen 9. Very funny how much the final boss theme sounds like Black Knife and Scarlet and Violet. Because Black Knife was 2018 if you look at its metadata in the Deltarune game files. So it's very possible, it is very possible that Toby Fox got inspired by his own song and was like, Wait, am I missing any missions here? Nope. When did we see Lil Tinkaton's Fat Hammer debut in Animania? When I changed the show's rating to R17. That shit's gonna get the show, like, that shit's gonna have the show airing at a TV, at a TVMA. Oh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, this shit is nice for PlayStation 2. Taunter? I'm not buying that. Aha. The wonder her music sounds like... People will listen to her music and be like, is this 100 gex? Hey, buddy.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try a Gadgetron Taunter. Available with any Gadgetron vendor.
Holy shit, they got in-game ads! This game really is future-proof! Gadgetron GPT just told me to buy one of the weapons! Again, so unsubtle. We love that. This area is locked behind the trespasser, so you know it must be something good. Ah, wait. Oh! Bold overload! Aww, there's enemies in there. Oh, that's the first death! And that sent me all the way back here, bro! Alright, I should definitely have a Pyroster equipped for this, I think. Gadgetron versus Amazon, who wins? Microsoft enters the ring. A new challenger has approached. Do you need help with this section of the level? Try try having a co-pilot by your side. Available now on Windows 11. Microsoft. My penis is flaccid and soft. Quote Bill Gates when he founded the company. See, I named Microsoft after my dick. To give nerds like me more confidence. I don't know what Bill Gates sounds like. That's just Bill Gates in my head now. I'm sorry, bro. This is precarious. I know Bill Gates doesn't even work at Microsoft anymore, but I like instinctually blame everything wrong with Microsoft on him just because it's funnier. Why didn't I hold down the button, dude? Oh, now I'm back here? I'm going to crash out. This... when they talk about the Torment Nexus, that's the room they're talking about. I am not buying a Gadgetron TM Taunter TM when the blaster works perfectly fine. I want to get those crates. Even if I die trying. Yeah, see, I got more Pyroster ammo. That was so worth it. Let's see, while Meeple brought us the Inanimate Insanity contestants, and Microsoft brought us, Connect Sports. Amazon... Oh my god, dude. What is going on? What is going on? I've died here 3 times, all in increasingly stupid ways. This cannot be the planet that does it. This cannot be the this cannot be the run-killing planet, bro. Torment Nexus, like the OKKO crossover. Torment Nexus is the shit that is the second crossover episode they would have gotten to do if OKKO got another season. Can't wait for II4 to introduce a generative AI subplot. They could do that! They could do a subplot about meeple intelligence taking over for Steve Cobbs. I'd love that, actually. That would be fun. Okay, this time I'm gonna hold the... I don't even have a swing shot equipped. This time I'm gonna hold the circle button. Yeah, there we go. It really wasn't that difficult. You're just watching a stupid streamer, guys. You're just watching the guy who made Object World. Oh, God. I don't even want to know what they had to do in the studio to get that sound. Fun fact, they actually strangled a guy to get him to make that noise. This is not a real fact. Chat OSC, generate our brand new society. I just know that thing gave some kid nightmares. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting you to be up there! Give me that... Oh, I wish there was an all-ammo option. Like there is in the later games. I'm really excited to get to Ratchet 2. Fun fact, this is actually going to be my first time beating Ratchet 1, and it's going to be on stream with y'all. Dude, I forgot about my bomb glove, bro! Other weapon's so good, I haven't been using the bomb glove in like 30 minutes. Oh, wait a second, I must have bought the Glove of Doom at some point. Because now they're giving me ammo for it, and I remember they were giving me ammo for it even when I... Muscatman! Okay, yeah, I'm definitely using the bomb glove for this one. Nope, closer, closer. Generating. 5B is difficulty slop. No, 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 we're not doing that tonight, buddy. Not on my stream. Get away from me, dog. Alright, I'm getting some pot shots in. Oh my god, bro, are you kidding me? None of those hit? Man, speaking of SM64 bloopers, it's still so wild to me that SMG4 is just over. I know those guys probably have bigger priorities because they have, like, Amazing Digital Circus and Knights of Gunreaver, whatever that show is called now. Like, actual, like, genuine, really high-quality, high-talent, high-produced stuff. And, like, I can understand why they would want to stop SMG4, because at that point, after a while, I felt like they were just doing it as another means of income. But now that, like, all of their other shows have gotten so big, it's just like, well, maybe we don't need to do this anymore. And, like, I respect that. And I'm not just saying this because SMG4 fell off after, like, a while. Like, no disrespect to SMG4, the people. But, like, Maybe I'm just old. Maybe SMG4 was never funny and I'm just old. Sure as a hell, sure better than Super Mario Logan, though. SML is like Family Guy in that it's exclusively funny out of context. If you try to watch an SML episode, you're going to die like Ratchet did.
I got some great bargains for you today.
It's like Glitch kind of eclipsed SMG4. Yeah. Yeah, it's like they graduated from SMG4. That digital circus motion goes crazy. Maybe I should buy the Gadgetron TM Taunter TM. Waste of 2,000 bolts. Wait, suck cannon! I forgot about the suck cannon! None of this shit working, bro. I'm just using old reliable. Yellow, literally, just watch Muppets, bro. No, please let me get the nanotech. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, this guy was almost dead, so... Oh, I don't have any blaster ammo, that's a problem. Quite literally, light a fire under his ass. That's the strategy. That's the method. I would say SMG4 fell off, but like half the time in the original videos were like, it's funny because they're gay, or it's funny because we used a slur. Oh, the consequences of being a teenager in like 2012. At least SMG4's past that now. That's more than I can say for SML. Where they're literally profiting off of a stereotype of a disabled person. Like, at a certain point, you gotta pick a struggle. It's like they saw the Jeffy motion and they never looked back. Okay, what are we doing here, Insomniac Games? What are we doing here? How did this become a multimedia franchise? What are we doing here, Insomniac? What earthworm did you get to design these enemies? Oh, I thought that said 61. That's at 60. No, that's at 6! I have no ammo for my... Dude!
Oh, that's a nice one.
I respect the dude nowadays. Mr. Luke SMG4 turned a pretty positive dude. Like, yeah, no, even if I don't find SMG4 that funny anymore, I don't have any ill will towards Luke. He seems like a nice guy. And, like, I like what he's doing with Glitch. I like Digital Circus. I like all the rougher stuff. Like, they got talented people, and they're giving them opportunities to do things in the field of animation since the mainstream industry is so, like, fucked right now. Also, very funny that they just straight up have Gooseworks voicing in BFDI now. Like, I really thought Rosie was gonna be a one-and-done character, but no, she's here full-time in BFDIE. Same for Tom Scott, because, like, I thought that Pineapple was just gonna be a one-off cameo appearance, but he kept coming back, and now he's voicing Sidewalkie, so, like, I think Tom just genuinely really likes voicing these characters and, like, enjoys voicing on BFDI, which is very cool to see for me, because Tom was one of my childhood idols. Like, I loved Astif, I loved Edgeworld. And so, like, seeing these two, like, facets of my childhood collide is awesome. Also big because it means that maybe more people will recognize BFDI as indie animation because they got the indie animation Avengers together for BFDI at one point. Like, they had Tom Scott, they had the Homestar guys who inspired Jack and Jill in the first place, they had Gooseworks, they had fucking Rosie O'Donnell and her daughter in an episode. How do you not call BFDI indie animation, dude? How do you not give it some flowers? You might not like BFDI, but it has that goddamn motion, man. It's done more for animation than you think. It's cultivated an entire online community of extremely talented people learning how to animate, audio edit, record, get all this stuff. I would not have any of the skills I have now if not for Battle for Dream Island, and that is why I'm never going to hate that show. I'm never gonna hate it. I'm never gonna hate the... Okay, well, sometimes the community pisses me off, but, like, I'm never gonna hate the show itself. I'm never gonna hate object shows. I think object shows are cool as a concept, okay? You can't take that away from me. I think I have enough health to ignore these guys now. Yep. Oh god, it doesn't kill them automatically. I gotta get out of here. Hey, you're looking like you're having a bit of trouble there. You need some help with that? Hey man, you good?
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots.
Dana Snyder and BFDI. Dude, Master Shake and BFDI would be so funny. I would love that.
At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right.
There it is again.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
I was talking about this on Blue Sky when I was playing Spyro Free at that barbershop, but one thing I love to death about old Insomniac games is that all of the NPCs are just kinda dicks. But, like, you don't care because they're all so funny. Also, it wouldn't be a 2000s platformer without grinding! It's really funny that this is here because I swear this was in development before Sonic Adventure 2. Or at least at the same time. Rail grinding is just one of those things that's, like, naturally cool, man. It's no wonder so many games have it. It's no wonder even Crash Bandicoot was doing it after a certain point.
This shuttle has an autopilot which will take you to a decommissioned Blarg warship. Our scanners indicate that there may be useful technology on board.
Ooh. This might be early Animal Crossing. Dude, oh my god, early Animal Crossing. Let me tell you. Animal Crossing on the GameCube, I was all over that game in like 2018, 2017. One of my favorite Animal Crossing villager is Kitty. But, like, she was so mean to me, and I didn't care because I liked talking to her. I liked seeing what she had to say. We became, like, best friends after a certain point, even though she was still a little mean. I am always going to love Kitty because of that. Actually criminal how hard they sanded down the villagers after a certain point. In New Horizons, they're just fancy decorations that you put on your island. They're status symbols. Like, you don't put Anka on your island because you actually like Anka. You put Anka on her island because she's on your island because she's popular. You don't put Sasha on your island because you like Sasha. You put Sasha on your island because it's popular. You know what I mean? And don't even get me started on the whole ugly villagers thing. Bitch, back in my day, when I got an ugly villager on my island, I learned to love them. I learned to love Gaston. I learned to love Samson. And those are my goats. I learned to love Mo. Mo is chill as hell. I love Mo. Those are my boys. Those are my homies. I learned to love John Beck. She's one of the boys! You don't get experiences like that in New Horizons anymore because the villagers are so bland. And like, when you can just find any villager at any time by traveling to different islands, it takes the fun out of it! Not to go off about Animal Crossing on my Ratchet and Clank stream, but like, oh my... It's a Wario time! Anyway, not to go off about Animal Crossing on my Ratchet and Clank stream. I'm not even that big of an Animal Crossing guy, but like, it's just something that I've noticed and something that pisses me off. Because, you know, brothers in life simulation game arms and everything, this exact thing happens to, this exact same thing happened to The Sims. In The Sims 4, there's no friction. Nothing bad happens. The game is just a glorified dollhouse, but whenever I boot up Sims 3, whenever I boot up Sims 2, whenever I boot up freaking my Sims, man, there's always something to do. Something strange, something stupid is always happening. I can log into any Sims save file and then just see some crazy shit. And I have to be like, oh my god, what's this about? What are these guys doing? In Sims 4, no, everything is just so normal, boring, nice. It's because they developed the game around people who don't even like The Sims for the gameplay. It's because they developed the game around people who play The Sims to dress up for little virtual characters in makeup and shit and make them look pretty because they care more about the aesthetics than actually playing the game. I feel like I'm gonna go insane, dude! Ooh. Metal likes mean there's nothing to note there, man. I'm gonna die. You cross my heart and hope to die. I love a mean baddie. I'm not that big of an Animal Crossing guy, he says, sitting right next to it. Okay, look, I like Animal Crossing, but I wouldn't consider myself a super fan. Like, I don't own every game or anything, but I like all the games I've played. Press the big red shiny button? That's conspicuous, why not?
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature.
Oh shit.
Sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
Ratchet, why'd you press the big red button? You've never pressed the big red button! Haven't you watched Dumb Ways to Die? Oh my god, and I have to run from these things too?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. This vessel will self-destruct. Boom. In a matter of seconds.
I think New Horizons is a good game for what it's trying to be. It does a damn good job, but I'm not a fan of the direction it takes the series. And oh my god, if the next Animal Crossing game doubles down on the direction New Horizons went, I'm going to be on national television. I'm gonna be on national television, man. Like, when that game drops, I'm just gonna be playing New Leaf, bro.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City.
Up full circle! I knew I would figure it out.
Grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days.
In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla
Darla Gratch is one of my favorite underappreciated Ratchet side characters. I love how she's just almost about to die in all of her broadcasts. I'm pretty sure they keep up that gag in Ratchet 2 and 3 as well. Oh, don't worry, it will. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I love being a Nintendo fan. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Though I will say, oh, Nintendo makes some very stupid decisions, but like, it could be a lot worse. Seeing the shit Microsoft and Sony are doing, it really could be a lot worse. They're a corporation, all corporations suck, but like, the grifting around Nintendo is insane when we got Microsoft over here talking like, oh, we're going to start replacing our entire codebase with AI in the next 5 years. Bro, Blob came from... The Blob monster wanted that Robussy, bro. New update in like a week, by the way. It's a good thing I don't care about New Horizons. That update's gonna drop and I'm just gonna log back into New Leaf. I gotta see all my villagers again, man. I gotta see Carbon. I gotta see Boomer. I gotta see Samson. Like, those are my guys. Ooh, another nice-ass shot, man. Look at that. This game is a spectacle, even for PS2. They gotta fucking break down the console industry and rebuild the whole... No, literally. It's the rise of the indies. So many good indie games have come out this decade. And like... It's not like there have been bad... It's not like there have only been bad AAA titles, but like, you got shit like Concord coming out, all these like dumb, trendy games that nobody wants to invest in because they're chasing trends that died years before they released. You got these like samey, homogenous cinematic experiences, and it's just like, if you're not playing at least some indie games, what are you doing? Like, I know this kid at my job. He's one of my coworkers, right? He plays shit like Yakuza and Cyberpunk and, like, Hollow Knight. And that made me really happy. That gave me some hope.
To progress any further in this area, you must have a Gadgetron Hydro Displacer. Our sales records indicate that you'll find it on...
Everybody hop on Dust and Elysian Tail. No, literally, best $15 you will ever spend. I love Dust. I love Dust so much, bro. I should stream Dust at one point, actually. Do you have a favorite WarioWare game? I've actually never played a WarioWare game. I love the characters a lot, but surprisingly, I've never played WarioWare. I should get on that. I have a hacked 3DS. I can install Gold. Indie games forever golden. Shout out A Hat in Time. Shout out Anton Blast. Shout out Pseudo Regalia. Nintendo is doing the best game-wise of a Big Three, and their hardware is still too expensive for me to give a single solitary literally, man, literally. but I will say, the Switch 2 has gone on sale a lot more often than the other like, it's so funny seeing the Switch 2 go on sale when Sony and Microsoft are hiking their prices. Like, earlier I saw today, you could get a Switch 2 at Micro Center for $50 less than MSRP. That's $400. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the Xbox Series X costs $700 right now, and Sony keeps jacking up the prices on the PS5. That's like, what? What, bro? What? You have to play touch smooth moves and gold for 100% turn. I always wanted to play smooth moves, man. Also, the only poppin' music I've played is GB, Portable, 14, FIFA for PS2, and Utachi for NDS. I've played 6 and 14. I've emulated them both. Both great stuff. Even if I am terrible at rhythm games, I love poppin' music. The characters and the music, they're so fun. And the fact that, like, I have been... sometimes it'll take a bit for sometimes my hyperfixations will, like, come and go, but, like, I've been addicted to Poppin' ever since I found out about it in early 2025. I'm really excited for the new game, and I hope that it gets an international release. Pay $100 additional for no game, fewer exclusives than the previous year, bro. No, because what happened? The PS4, they were firing on all cylinders. They had Ghost of Tsushima, they had God of War, they had Spider-Man, and then you flash forward to the PlayStation 5, everything is either also on PC or Astrobot. The only PlayStation 5 exclusive right now is Astrobot. And, like, it's a damn good game! It's a damn good game, too, but, like, this console has been out for 6 years! How do you only have one real exclusive? Everything else is on PS4 and PC, or is gonna come there eventually. Like, I know damn well Ghost of Yote is not gonna be a PS5 exclusive for long, right? And, like, I'm glad that Sony's games are on PC as a PC player. I love Ghost of Tsushima. I love Rift Apart. I love God of War. But, like, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a PlayStation 5. My PS5 is just a glorified YouTube Gran Turismo 7 machine now, and that's a shame because it's a cool-ass console! I'm literally playing this on a DualSense right now! Favorite Sonic game? Unleashed? My top 5 in no particular order would be Unleashed, Mania, Adventure 1, Generations, Sonic and Shadow TBH. And Sonic 3. Sonic 3 for sure. $699 in both dollars and GBP. Did they forget to convert the number? I'm convinced they didn't. They just wanted that extra chromer. Pay more for a console with 0 games. PlayStation. Now would be a good time to use the... Oh wait, I haven't used the Glove of Doom yet. Wait, let me off a taxi, dude! Sonic X Leapster stream when? April Fools. Oh, it's because I pressed triangle to bring up the weapon wheel, and that's why the taxi went back. That's silly. Also, favorite Mario Kart game? Personal tie between World and Double Dash. World has its flaws, I know, but like... It is a very... I like the mechanical depth it brings to Mario Kart. Is it worth $80 though? It's not even worth $70! But hey, I got it for a discount because I got the Switch 2 bundle, so like, I'm chillin'. It's like they weren't expecting anybody to pay. It's like they weren't expecting anyone to pay 80 either, because like the bundle is more popular than the base console. And like I get it. Why would you get the base console? You don't get a game with it, dude. And everyone loves Mario Kart. On that note, I'm very happy that all of the big kart racers of the year were fun. Like, I like Kirby Air Riders, I like Sonic Crossroads, I like Mario Kart World. The free cakes were delicious. And then Garfield Kart 2, that was the urinal cake. You can learn to love Sonic X Leapster. Have I played DK Bonanza? Yeah, DK Bonanza is great. I was, like, addicted to it for weeks after I got it. I put a good 10 hours in. Like, immediately. Free cakes and then some rotten lasagna. Oh my god, it's the monsters! They're coming for the Lombussy. That's Lombax pussy. Go my Glove of Doom! Go my Glove of Doom! DK Bonanza is like one of the only video games ever that I can say is worth $70. P-Free Reload, remake of a PlayStation 2 game. Maybe I'm just, maybe that's just the slander brain talking, but like, nah, that could have been 50. Oh, dude, yeah, I love Ring Racers. Ring Racers of the free cakes, that's my honorary mention. If Mario, Kirby, and Sonic were the free cakes, Ring Racers is the brownie. Ring Racers is like the little brownie you get as a compensation bonus. Because that 2.4 update was good. Very funny that they doubled down on the amount of mechanics the game had by adding more mechanics. But like, I like what they added though. I like the amp system, the fact that they have burst is awesome. Yo, wait, what is this, though? Can I... Oh, I can't throw my bomb glove through that. I should totally play Ring Racers on stream one day, actually. That'd be a fun, like, game to have as a multiplayer staple for the channel. I don't plan on getting the Switch 2 anytime soon, but I can definitely wait. Yeah, no, as someone who got a Switch 2 close to launch, there is no shame in waiting. I like my Switch 2 a lot, but it's the kind of console that I feel is only going to get better as the years pass, like the Switch 1. Because there were hella games on the Switch 1, and I know that I trust Nintendo enough to know that it's going to be the same case for the Switch 2 in a couple years. Also, I found you in the Ring Racers. Yeah, I've been in the Kart Crew Discord since the Roboblast 2 kart days. Oh, you know what will be a really funny April Fool's stream? To do a Ring Racer stream, and then it's Sonic Roboblast 2 kart instead. Ooh, some Pyroceter ammo. Always nice to have. Did I just walk over the platform? But did I walked over the button twice, dude. Last Ring Racers... Oh, that was close to 2 years ago, man. That's nuts. The Ring Racers of my favorite Smash game? Ultimate. Easy. I have my problems with Ultimate, but mechanically it's my favorite Smash game. Brawl feels like shit. It is a hot dog taco with no name. It is a hype moment in Ooh, the things I can say about Brawl. The things I can say about Brawl. I like Brawl. It is my first Smash game. I can always go back to Brawl and probably have a good time. But, like, mechanically, it is the worst Smash game. Sluggish as shit. Tripping is stupid. Subspace sucks ass. People only remember it for the cutscenes.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic Hoverboard Competition. Captain Quark's giving away a brand new Platinum Zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
A Platinum Zoomerator. Perhaps that will be the proof of your accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
The real way to fix Brawl is Project... This is true, I like Project M. Alright. Let's see, in Smash, I am a proud Meta Knight main. I also played Mega Man and Pac-Man. Okay, they totally did this on purpose. I don't know if you guys know this, but every time I side flip, her rat gets bigger. Fucking Insomniac, bro. We absolutely need to play Project Plus on stream. I would love that, honestly. We should definitely, like, get that set up one afternoon and then play on stream. Gabe, if you'd like, I'd like to have you on too, since I know you have a Steam Deck now, could probably play it. Alright, let's do some hoverboard racing. Bro, I'm not even racing, I'm just going for the bolts! Like, give me the Chromer, man. That did not go as planned. Alright, maybe don't focus on the bolts. Oh my god, are all the racers just the Skid McMarks model? That's really funny. Alright. I'm activating my CTR brain. CTR is a very vertical kart racer, and in that game, the way you find shortcuts is literally skipping gaps. So, like, you just gotta skip all the gaps. Find all the jumps. Complete my races. Do my jumps. Oh, well, that's the big shot, Bucks. This is the most this game is a Y2K-ass game, and I mean that so endearingly. Oh my god! Oh, the fumble! I was doing so good, but then I got hit with the 1-2 combo of the TNT and then falling into the water. Bro, what? But yeah, as I was saying, this is a Y2K-ass game. hoverboard racing, rail grinding, drum and bass. This is my shit, dude. These are my vibes. If I play any Persona game, it should be 5 because it has a motor vehicle. Oh my god. No, you joke, but, did you know that this was originally going to be a Chorokyu stream? For those who don't know, Chorokyu is a game on PS2! A game on PS2, published by Atlas, not developed by them, but published by Atlas in America. It is a role-playing game, racing game hybrid with an insane story that's a sports racing drama. But like also, you can tell that they were held back. They had greater ambitions, but the budget and the skills just weren't there, so the game itself is just kind of bad. But it's so charming, man. IGN gave it a 2 out of 10, but I can't hate Chorokyu, dude. Oh my god, I can't hate Chorokyu, dude. Goofy, yo. This hoverboard race got me turning into a cartoon character live on stream. Yes, sir, we love Chorokyu, bro. One day I should really play... You know what I should really play for the channel one day, speaking of Chorokyu? Road Trip Adventure. Which is actually in the same series as Chorokyu, but like, it's just a better game all around, I think. At least in terms of raw driving mechanics. Chorokyu, the game, has a better story, even if it's held back by the translation! But like... That whole series is like one of the hidden gems of the 2000s, let me tell you. Road Trip Adventure, Gadget Racers, not perfect games. They're not perfect games, but like, they have a lot of heart. They're weird, they're strange, they're quirky, they kind of suck, but it's Chorokyu. I love Chorokyu. Orbulonification GIF! I can't believe that was real, man. There's so many, like, obscure side quests in Chorokyu that you can only do literally once, or else you might miss them and not get 100% completion. And it's to a point where the wiki, yes, there's a Chorokyu wiki, there's a wiki for everything, catalogs all of them in a little guide. Dude, where's the guy? Oh, he's already won. I can see his particle effects. He crossed the line. Oh, dude, let me tell you, I love Super Monkey Ball. I'm excited to see Ai in Crossworlds, even though I would have preferred Yan Yan. But somebody's probably gonna make that a mod. I played Banana Rumble on the Switch, it was pretty fun. I love Super Monkey Ball, too. Monkey Ball is a deceptive... Jade can vouch because she's playing Monkey Ball Banana Mania right now, but it's such a fun, cute, chirpy game on the surface. And then you play it, and then you get to, like, World 3, and then somebody at Sega just decides that they hate monkeys. And start designing the most evil monkey torment contraptions known to man. There's not a wiki for Ananimania yet, but okay, if I ever end up making a wiki for Ananimania, I'm not using fandom, bro. Fuck that noise. No! That was the first time I've been in first! Oh, dude, look at his lines! Look at his racing lines! He's snaking, man! And he hit the TNT and didn't get affected? Like, what? Mario Kart 64 actually cheating ass AI. Oh yeah, I got it. I got this. It's over. Wham bam, thank you, madame.
Captain Quark here. It is is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers,
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look!
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional-grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your infobots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you, and have
I wonder if that channel is airing in Animania. Alright. We're starting to approach 3 hours. I think that's a pretty good cutoff. We've gotten a lot done. But I'm gonna take my prize back to Skid's agent and call it for now. Part 2 next week. This was awesome. Like, for my first stream back, this was amazing. I could not have asked for a better return. Thank you all so much for being in chat, cracking jokes with me. It was great. This bodes well. This bodes well. I think that if all of my future streams, or most of them, have this kind of energy, I am set for life. Well, actually, instead of taking my prize back to Skid, I gotta go to Quark. Because that's how we actually progress the story. Aha! So that's the way I haven't been yet. Whoops. Bro, are you for real? What the hell was that? I hooked onto it and everything, man, but it didn't count because I was too low. Oh wait, I don't need to aim it. As long as I have it equipped, it works. Thank God, bro. All chin, no spine. There's just one line from Ratchet Free that lives in my head. Oh, that's right, I need the Hydro Displacer to find Quark. Well, I guess that could be a problem for next stream. Yeah, that's what you deserve, Ratchet. That's what you deserve. Right. So, I don't think I have anything more to say. Thank you all so much for watching, tuning into METALLIX Live. I will be back as soon as possible. You all have awesome days. I love you guys so much. And without further ado, I think that this is the end for now. I'm going to be free next Tuesday, so I'm hoping that this is going to be a Tuesday stream next. For what this is going to be the one time I think I'm only going to stream once a week instead of twice because I had work on Tuesday. I picked up a shift. That's the only reason I didn't stream earlier. But, like, I will be see y'all around. See y'all around. Yeah, thank you all so much. This was super fun. Maybe at some point I'll make a highlight reel. Who knows? Right, but I'm going to call it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.